So I just had the most interesting conversation at my favorite coffee shop. This barista told me that she wants to quit her job to travel the world. And literally everyone telling her she's crazy. Sound familiar? Because let me guess. The moment you mention that you want to start that business, become a content creator, or honestly just live life differently. And then suddenly everyone became life coach, right? Well, grab your coffee and get comfortable. Because today we're talking about why society lose their mind when you decide to level up. And why that is their problems, not yours. Okay, story time. About 3 years ago, I have a corporate job, good benefits, with the whole stable life. But every morning I wake up feeling like I have been living someone else's life. When I finally telling people that I wanted to quit my job and become a freelancer, and people were like,
But what about your health insurance?
In this economy?
"You're throwing away your career."
Are you rich?
Okay, now let's talk about what people don't tell you about making big life changes. First, everyone will probably have their opinions on it. And I mean everyone. Your neighbor might give you a TED talk about job security, but opinions are just like Instagram filters. Everyone's got them, but they don't change your reality. And the people who are closest to you might be the least supportive. Shocking, right? But think about it. When you change, you're basically holding up a mirror to their own unfulfilled dreams. And some people are not ready for that reflection. As your crazy decisions, it's probably not even that crazy. So let's break down some common dreams that I have heard from you guys.
I want to become a content creator.
So in traditional jobs, you will have 40 plus hour per week, making someone else's dream come true. And with the content creation, you're building your brand, connect with people, multiple income streams.
I want to start freelancing.
The corporate life will be one boss, one salary, limited growth. And freelance life, multiple clients, unlimited income potential, and freedom to choose projects. And let me tell you something that nobody talks about. Like, you don't have to go all in at once. Like me, I did freelance work for 3 months while I still keep my day job. Let me share something with you. The quiet moments, maybe late at night. You're scrolling through your phone, seeing other people live the life that you're always dreaming of. That's you to be me every single night. And I remember thinking, must be nice, or they probably had help, or they're just lucky. But here's the thing about dream. They don't care about your excuses. They don't care about your fear. They just sit there in your heart, waiting for you to be brave enough to listen. And what's crazy? The moment I finally took that leap, something shifted. Not just in my bank account or my schedule, but in how I saw myself. And that's the part that nobody talk about. Like how choosing yourself, choosing your dream is completely transform who you are as a person. Because what's happened when you finally decide to bet on yourself? You start walking differently. You start talking differently. And you start thinking differently. And then suddenly those people who make you feel small for dreaming big, they start looking differently too. Because you realize that their opinion was never about you. It was about their own fears, their own limits, their own comfort zones. And listen to me carefully. You're not behind. You haven't missed your chances. Your dreams aren't too big. Your thinking has been too small. And that fire in your belly that won't let you settle for an ordinary life, that's not anxiety. That's not greed. That's your potential screaming to be let out. Every single person who's done something extraordinary started exactly where you are right now. Scared, unsure, but knowing deep down that they were meant for more. So let me ask you something. What if everything you've been through until now, every setback, every no, every moment of doubt was just preparing you for this moment? What if this is your time? What if right now watching this video is your sign to start? Because 10 years from now, these dreams that you are so afraid to chase, they either be your reality or your regret. So the choice is yours, and if you are waiting for a sign, this is it. Your permission slip to be extraordinary, to be different, to be exactly who you have always knows you could be. And just remember that the world doesn't need another person living a small life because they are afraid of what people might think. The world needs you, bold, brave, and unapologetically going after what you want. And to give you a little more push, here's the weird thing about wanting to change your life. Everyone acts like you need their permission. But let's do a quick reality check. Did Jeff Bezos ask for permission to leave his Wall Street job? Did every famous YouTuber have asking for family approval? Did any entrepreneur have a certificate of everyone thinking this is a good idea? The answer is no, because the only permission you need is your own. And let me share something. The messy middle, those first few months after quitting my job, they were not all Instagram worthy moments. I worked longer hours than my corporate jobs at first. I lost some clients and had to find new ones. I questioned my decisions at least once a week. I've learned to deal with irregular income. So for more details, you can check out my old video about what I gained after 2.5 years of quitting my 9 to 5 and become a freelancer. I will link it in my description below. And sometimes the best thing you can do is to stop announcing your move and start making them. Let your success do the talking. So listen, future entrepreneur, content creator, freelancer, or whatever amazing thing that you want to be. 10 years from now, you will either have a life you dreamed of or the excuses why you don't. And because people thought it was crazy. It's a pretty weak excuse, don't you think? Your dreams are not too big, your goals are not unrealistic, and wanting more out of life doesn't make you ungrateful, it makes you alive. So now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below with your big dream, and no matter how crazy it sounds. And one step you're taking this week to make it happen. And hey, if my video resonates with you, smash that like button and hit subscribe for more videos. And you should know that the same people who question your dream today will ask for your secret tomorrow. See you in the next video. Bye!